irritates me sometimes to kind of wonder where exactly. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Must have been talking about something. Oh yeah, I was talking about the next episode of the Litter Box. So, hello everybody, Chocolate Cat Gameplay here with another awesome episode of the Litter Box. Today we're going to be talking about a particular one I found quite a while back. It's still going on at the moment. It's got 23 days to go. It's called Nooks. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's not a bad one, but it ain't no FTP. Let's just get into this by showing off the video. What? So obviously a lot of you probably didn't understand what exactly any of that was. And a lot of you probably would have thought, hey, that's a pretty cool Kickstarter. Well, I say, no. So, if you were looking very carefully, it says a blanket that's uniquely comfortable for your feet. You know, like a little blanket for your feet. But it's more than a blanket for your feet. It's a blanket for your whole body. Nooks is actually a product that's already existed a long time ago, and they don't deny this, the people that make this. If you go in the frequently asked questions and you go into what is Nooks, it tells you exactly what it is. A duvet. And if you don't know what a duvet is, they even explain that the duvet, oh, they spelled it wrong, are made of luxury soft linen. And most duvets are actually made with feathers and like expensive materials. But this is not just about your feet. Apparently, this project goes a little bit off topic, much like my videos. And what they're talking about is how many of you out there sleep on your back? And a lot of it has to do with error in statistics. Or maybe I'm just wrong in this case. But what they do, the first thing that caught my eye when I was skimming through this was this. Only 10% of the world's population sleeps on their back. And I was like, really? I don't remember that being the case. I could have sworn it was something lower than that. I'm a side sleeper. I like sleeping on my side. Mainly because my cat likes snuggling in next to me, right next to my head, right before the other one attacks me on the other side. Now, they then go over more benefits, like the health benefits of sleeping on your back are huge. Top among them include alignment of your head, neck, and back, ward off acid reflux, and preventing wrinkles. Now, this last one I can believe not. A lot of this stuff is kind of baloney. I'm going to show you why in just a second. So here we are on the first website that it's the only website I actually could find that even remotely recommends a 10% statistic. Go to the very bottom of this page, which is on PR Newswire. I guess that's a reputable source. It's not an academic one, but they only quote it once, and I think I found the websites that this person got the statistics from. But as far as how we sleep, an overwhelming number choose to sleep on their side, 74%, while 16% sleep on their stomach, and 10% sleep on their back. But what I find strange about this is, first of all, this is an extremely old website. This is like 2012, and it was done by Anna Lennon's home furnishing retailer. That was the survey conducted by them. And number one, in order to be able to use a source, yes, you can use one that it has to be at least 10 years apart, as I've learned. So you got that. You're good. It might not be as statistically accurate as it is nowadays, but it still holds up decently. Now for the next part. On this web page, I find the next part of where they got their information from. Right here, I already noticed warding off acid reflux. Now, where have I seen that before? Oh yeah, that's on their FAQ section. They literally say it just like that, warding off acid reflux. And what did they quote it from? On your back. Now, I'm starting to think that they stole, I'm not going to say they plagiarized, because I don't think Kickstarter projects have to be, you don't have to put down the sources of the websites where you got all your information from. If you do, then these people write out plagiarized, because they literally said exactly what this page said. Now, if they maybe had said, you know, I don't know, reducing the chance of acid reflux, that could have worked. They didn't copy that, then. They just worded it differently. I'm not trying to say that your Kickstarter plagiarizes or anything like that. I'm just saying that it plagiarizes. Plagiarizes a lot. And then the biggest thing about this is that it says here 8% of people sleep on their back. And if this is to assume that they plagiarized off this page, they're wrong, because now on this page it says 8%. Now, I sleep on my side. It's my favorite thing. I have wrinkles because of it, because as it even proves it here, it could lead to wrinkles because half of your face pushes against the pillow. That's true. Half of your face has all this pressure. But the best thing about this is they talked about, what was it, acid reflux, and it says here, it is good, sleeping on your back is good for that, but it says just be sure to use a pillow. Why didn't they say something about that? By the way, we've gone so off topic, because if you remember what this Kickstarter was for, do you remember what the Kickstarter was for? Was it A, about a new bed, B, about a mattress, C, about a new frame for the bed, or D, about a blanket? Well, if you chose D, you're still wrong, because it's about a duvet, which is a comforter. A comforter is kind of like a blanket, but it's kind of like one you put on top of your main little blanket thing. Whatever the heck they call that little thin piece of blanket. Fancy words. But the whole point of this was to get investment towards a new comforter type that's good on your feet, but also is good on your body as a nice little blanket. Let's head back to the Kickstarter now. So we went over the video. We went over the frequently asked questions, basically. Unfortunately, there's no comments on this, so it looks like I'm really the only commenter on this. I'm going to be honest, like I said earlier, and I said again, and I'm going to say it again right now. It's not a bad project, and I think they just need to redo it, really. I will say it looks like they've gone quite a way. So far, they're going over the completion of a successful prototype. Oh, no, wait, no. After completion. So they don't even have a prototype ready yet. Yet they have pictures of what appears to be a duvet. I'm not sure if that's their duvet or another duvet. It's very vague. And I think that's the biggest problem with a lot of Kickstarters, is that you'll notice that a lot of the projects are very vague in how they advertise stuff to investors, such as me. Yep. I'm going to end this video off saying one last thing. When you go on Kickstarter, make sure you look up every single bit of information you can about it. Whether it's a number statistic, whether it's the person themselves, like Ryan Hurley, or whether it's just saying whether or not this is an appropriate price for a Kickstarter investment. Is $199 a good investment towards getting a Nooks All Seasons duvet? Yes, it is. It's a comforter, and it's not just a comfort, it's a duvet. The price is right. Anyway, this has been The Litter Box, Episode 3 on Nooks. Hope you all enjoyed it. It's been Chocolate Cat Gameplay here. Have a good night, good day, whatever. Bye-bye.